G'day and welcome to day 4 Killers preview at the Australian Open. I'm lucky enough to be joined by former top 10 player, now the very pregnant Barbara Shed-Eagle. How are you, Barbara?
Very well, thank you.
Well, day 4, it's going to be an absolute blockbuster. And starting off the program's Chris Guccione. Is this going to be the tournament where the big Australian's finally going to break through?
Well, that's a good question. I don't know. He's got a tough match coming up against the number 6 seed, Simon.
Gilles Simon.
So it's not going to be easy for him, but hopefully the crowd will be behind him. And then with that support, he can pull it through.
There's plenty of great tennis on Gael Monfils. I know you've got an interest in this, up against the Austrian, like you.
Yes.
Stefan Kubek.
That's right. So I'm cheering for Stefan Kubek, which will be tough. Though Gael Monfils loves playing here, and he's always worth watching. He's amazing athlete.
And Guillermo Cañas up against Fernando Gonzalez. That's not an easy one to pronounce. That match could go for a week.
Well, 2 South Americans, and they should have just stayed at home in South America and played that match there. It's going to go ages for sure.
And Bubsy, one player I know you're excited to see, and I know you've played her a few times, Amelie Mauresmo. Can she recapture the form to get back to number 1 in the world? She's up against Elena Boltashit of the Great Britain.
Well, that's a good question. I don't think she can get back to number 1, but I think everyone's surprised that she's still playing. She really wants to know it again and wants to do well here. And I think she's still going to be too experienced against the British girl.
Yeah. And Ernest Gulbis of Latvia, great young player. He's up against Igor Andreev. I'm going to wander out to that match. You going to come join me?
Maybe if it's not too hot, but it's going to be a classic. It's going to be such a good match. I love Gulbis. He's coached by an Austrian. That's why I'm going for him.
That's important. Well, join me tomorrow for Killers AO Preview.